Hello everyone, welcome back to Stardew Valley. And things are going to be a little bit different today. As you can see, my face cam is missing, and that's for good reason. I screwed up the editing very poorly when I was making this, and I had my game audio linked to my voice, and the game audio was so much louder than it, you couldn't hear me at all. So I'm going to have to voice over the whole thing for you guys. So that'll be fun. And obviously I didn't want to have my webcam on here because it just wouldn't line up at all with what I was saying, so I just took it off. I'll throw a little cat here for you guys though, just to keep you company. Anyway, for the first little bit here, I am mostly focused on getting that extra 1,000 gold we need for the chicken coop. If you're wondering why I say that, I have two previous videos you can watch. I'll try to link them in the card in the top right. Yeah, you can catch up there. I accidentally thought that it was 3,000 gold instead of 4,000, and I was out of time, so I had to cut the video. But yeah, we get that coop later today. It does take a little bit because we have to get some stuff growing. And what ended up actually happening was that it became summer. So yeah, I actually spent a bunch of time. I actually went and bought about a grand worth of parsnip seeds and then watered them for 2 days, and then it became summer and they all died, as you can see there. So I had to pick them all up and then start with the new crops of this season. I believe I get some melons and some tomatoes. Here's me actually getting those. I think I get 15 of those, of melon seeds, and then I get a few more tomatoes. And I come back a little bit later and get even more tomatoes, actually. That is all I get here, though. Yeah. And then I wanted to give Abigail a berry here, so I did. And oh my gosh. And yeah, she did not like it that much. She said, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And I was very upset. Absolutely stormed out of the place. And then of course I just remembered that I had 6 geodes, so I brought them here to check what was in them, which was some copper, 5 copper ingots, or something along those lines. And then we got 3 kind of like treasures. That's the first one. I don't know if treasures are the right word. There's the second one. There's the third one. Yeah, and then I go and bring them to the little research library place, the museum, yeah. The game must have known I was gonna do that because kind of popped up a cutscene as soon as I walked in here. You can see he's very upset about just like all the treasures being missing. Gunther's very upset about the previous owner taking everything they had or whatever it was. And he's like, "Man, if only we had something." He's like, "You've got something," and then he looks at it. He's like, "Wow, that's so cool. You should think about donating it." It's very much like Animal Crossing's museum, it seems like. Yeah, and then it just kind of lets you set them down wherever you want. So I just kind of put those 3 right there. I don't know if you can actually move these around later or not, but yeah, you can see I just put those there, and then you can stop, and then you can go look at them and see what information information there is about them. Ointment, despite its high toxicity, this mineral is widely used in manufacturing and medicine. High volume of tiny crystals makes it glittery, and then this is a little fossil, basically. Petrified slime, could be 100,000 years old. So yeah, 2 materials and then a fossil, basically. So that's pretty cool. And then Gunther pretty much just tells me to go find some more when I get the chance, which we don't do in this episode. We'll probably do that in the future, go find some more stuff to donate to the museum. Yeah, and then here I get a little achievement for donating something to the museum, and then I finally get to planting those melon seeds and tomato seeds that I got earlier, so we can try to get that grand back, even though we spent the 3 grand that we had just on seeds, because the first time I bought seeds, they all went to waste because it turned into summer. So I just kind of spent a while trying to get that back and going again and get some money, which takes a minute. Yeah, so I remember in this point in the video I was actually talking about mining because I had just gotten that 5 copper. And then this guy showed up, so he basically is just talking about finding ore, and we'll need a furnace if we want to really do anything with it. And then he gives us blueprints to a furnace. And then we'll have to find a lot more copper, I think, to make that. I look at it, and it's like a bunch of stone and then 20 copper, I think. And we have 5, so we're gonna have to break open a lot more rocks to find that in geodes, because that's the only way I actually know how to do it as of now. But yeah, that happened. And many in-game days later, we end up going to this little festival thing by the beach. We're having a big potluck deal. Yeah, here we are. I talked to a bunch of people. I'm gonna kind of try to recreate that. Governor says, "What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley." Yeah. Look sharp. Governor's here for his annual visit. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure to add it to the soup cauldron, which I do. I just got a random berry from a bush. Spice berry, yeah. Let's see. Who do I talk to next? I genuinely don't remember. Alright, I just look at this stuff. Looks like the shop owner has a little stand on the beach. That's nice. Elliot, I woke up late, stepped out the door, and found myself in the middle of this hubbub. Yeah? Does he live there? How's the farming coming along? Must be a busy season for you. To which I said something like, that's all I've been doing. Marloon, I'll be back here by the trees. The air's a lot cooler. That is fair. Does look quite warm, especially in the summer that it now is. Governor, who cares? And then you're gonna get in trouble, young man. We do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything the valley has to offer. I'm curious how these events work, if you actually play the game for a year in-game, it'll be oh yeah, hi again, welcome back to the thing that we're having again. I think I was just pointing out how weird that thing is he's cooking looks. Yeah, whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Yeah. It looks like a piece of bread. Good thing I did something. I didn't catch it. I'm full, but what else is there to do? Besides eat? A lot of things if you're not here for the food. I put fresh vegetables from my garden into the communal soup. To which I say, I would have done the same thing if anything would have grown yet, but nothing had. Still nothing has grown at my farm yet. These blasted sandflies keep landing in our food. Wow, you don't get the hot pepper chunty like this in the big city. Shane sucks. I hate Shane. He's always got an attitude for no reason. Shane's terrible. One year, Sam put a pound of anchovies into the potluck soup, which sounds disgusting. That sounds like it completely ruined it, honestly. Anchovies are not what you put in a potluck, Jesus. Perfect weather for a beach party, huh? Yeah, it's the summer on a beach, crazy. I would dance, but I don't want to get sweaty. And that is something Haley would say. And then I gotta go talk to my boy. I gotta go talk to, the fellow kids. Gotta go talk to Vincent. I'm bored. He doesn't look very bored. Jess, Vincent isn't a good dancer or teacher, one or the other. She's unresponsive. I think she's drunk. I think she's very drunk. And then Abigail. I've been trying to It's tiring to socialize with everyone. I'd rather watch the sea. That seems like it would be me. If I was actually at this party in real life, I would probably be doing something like that. Or playing Subway Surfers on my phone in the corner. The smell of the ocean takes me back many years, long before you were born. That music, it's too loud. Can I have a little peace and quiet while enjoying the ocean? Not in the middle of a potluck, buddy. You should come any other time and it'll be nice and quiet for you. And then I start it. Well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high-quality ingredients into the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. This is the mayor talking. Well, Governor, would you like to do us the honor of tasting the pot? Of course, I've been looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it all year. I don't have much to say about it. It's an average soup. How unfortunate. Governor's so upset. He's right, it's nothing special. Not bad, though. Well, who else wants some soup? Let's all enjoy the mediocre soup. Yeah, I wonder if that changes depending on what you put in the soup. Like, if you were to put a really nice ingredient in there, I wonder if it would be better. Or if I put, like, seaweed in there, if it would have been worse. Because I just kind of put, like, a berry I found in there. So it's just kind of like whatever, you know? But, yeah. I believe that the rest of my stuff grows today, yeah. So we get the tomatoes today. And that gives us about $1,000, I believe. Yeah, and then the rest of everything ended up growing today. So the rest of the tomatoes, and then the rest of everything. So all the melons grew, except for that one. Yeah, and the melons end up being worth a lot. We end up with like 5 or 6 grand here, so plenty. With the tomatoes as well. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I finally get the coop. Yeah. 4 grand, 300 wood, 100 stone. We got it. We got the coop. And I put it a little bit, I think I just put it like 1 block to the left of my house. So, yeah. Finally got that out of the way. Took long enough. Jeez. Took like, I don't know, like 2 weeks in game because of the first setback I had when it turned to summer, and then everything in the summer takes a lot longer to grow for some reason. There isn't anything that really takes 4 days. And if there was, we would have had to do a lot of it, so. Yeah, just want everyone to know here. Haley sucks. I gave her a melon. She said it's a stupid gift. That took like 12 days to grow. She's a terrible person, and we should avoid interacting with her ever again in the future. Anyway, on a slightly more optimistic note, day drinking. Pam wanted a beer delivered to her house, so I bought that and brought it to her in just a little bit here. I actually go to her house, but she's not there, the camper, so I end up going there later. But yeah, we give that to her. I also went and spent the rest of the money left over from the coop pretty much on just melon seeds. And I also forgot to mention, but in that first kind of like 11-day skip when I was waiting for the first melons to grow and tomatoes, there was an earthquake. I don't know what relevance that has. It hasn't shown in any other way besides there being a little pop-up that said there was an earthquake. So I don't know if that's relevant or not. And also the governor sent us a little note that asks us to find his blue shorts. So yeah, that happened. You can also see Robin is getting to work on the coop. She said that would take 3 days. Also, I kind of removed some of the area to the left here, and I do remove a little bit more. Some of these trees and foliage and rocks and whatnot. Just because I just want a little bit more of a clear area since there was going to be the coop in the way, so I wanted to have this a little bit more spacious. Yep, and then a few more of those tomatoes grew, and then she finished the coop 3 days later as well, or 2 days later. And then I realized I had no idea where or how to get animals, genuinely. I don't think the game had told me explicitly yet where to get animals, so I just went to the only place that I knew had animals. Not before encouraging some day drinking, though, and giving Pam her beer. And of course, the place that had animals was the place with the cows, this lady's farm, and what do you know, purchase animals. I've never actually been in here. So we can get a chicken, which I get right now. Which we have to put in the only coop we have. And then we get to name it. I didn't really know what to name it for a little bit. Although I do end up naming it Pecker. To which she says, "Great, I'll send little Pecker to her new home right away." Which I thought was pretty funny. Send little Pecker home. But yeah, we have a chicken now, which I go look at right now, I think. Which, to be honest, I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but I don't think it was a singular baby chick. And I did not mean to swing my axe at it. But yeah, there's little Pecker. Pecker seems curious, a little cautious. It's a strange new world. Yeah, so that'll grow up and then lay an egg a day, which I presume we can sell or turn into mayonnaise with a mayonnaise machine crafting recipe we have for some reason. But yeah. And then I found this very strange owl sculpture statue thing that I am pretty sure was not there last time. Yeah, I don't know what that is really. It says it's not very clear where it comes from, but it looks very fine. So, naturally I put it next to my mailbox. And yeah, that is basically it. Sorry for the shorter video, but normally I would have kept things in for my commentary, but it was a bit straight to the point because I don't actually have my original commentary, so I just kind of went to everything that happened. Yeah, thanks for watching, and like I said at the beginning, you can watch my 2 previous videos with a webcam, mind you. I'll have those up in the top right title card, and sorry for just the weird formatting in general, but have a good rest of your day or night, and don't forget to drink bleach. Have a good one.